Yeah. 501, H-State, stand up. It's your man, Big Bubba. Come on, one time. To all my H-State riders that done paid that price. Real hogging that night. Is you about that life? It's a hog life, baby. What you know about that? We down like spinal cord strapped in the Fleetwood Lac. West side of the 216 to be exact. Number one podcast in the H-State fact. It's a hog life, baby. It's you about that life. It's a hog life, baby. It's you about that life.
It is the most dangerous podcast in the H-State, the coldest podcast in the state of Arkansas. You know what it is. One half of your best friend from the West End. It is the HawgLife, baby. And I am the head hog himself, baby. The shocking one, Big Rob the Shocker. And my main man from another main and another mother is out today. The OG, triple OG hog, Willie O, the genius. He is out today because he's doing a funeral, man. Big bro, we love you, man. You handle your business, man. Give the people some love. But we got the other hogs that are going to come and represent for you. We got sitting right to my left, the sassy one, the baby sis, the sweet hog. Shan, talk to me, baby.
I'm all about that hog.
Oh, now she had to pause and say that.
I'm here.
She had to pause and say that, man. And we got Wendy Williams, boo and side piece over here. That he loved her so much. And just realize he's an Alabama Crimson Tide fan. Y'all give it up for my main man, the bully J. Rob. What's up, fam?
What it do. And yes, I am an Alabama fan for all y'all that didn't know, because I don't roll with losers.
Yeah, you do. You go to Alabama, man. Yeah, you roll with them.
That don't count, man. We went to the ship, man.
You know what Alabama course is, and the freshman course is?
Rob, I'm not going to start with you.
You know their freshman course is?
What's that?
How to untie a noose.
Oh,
That's their freshman course, man. Their freshman course,
I
man.
am not going to go back and forth with these guys about Alabama.
How do you untie a noose?
We have winning seasons.
Yeah, you did, except for this year.
No, not that we did. We have winning seasons.
Except for this year, you lost.
Oh, man, we don't care about the ship, man.
You,
The ship don't count, man.
So you care about regular season?
It's about the SEC. Who's the king of the SEC, man?
Well, let's talk about the king of the SEC because he just got dethroned. So we're gonna see how that segue right into that.
Oh, man.
Segue right into that,
Man, that's just
you see how I did that? Now I'm cold with
travesty.
that. I'm so cold. I go to Alaska. I put on the burn band. You got to segue right into that, baby.
Yes, you just went there.
Before I get in on Mike, sweet baby sis Hall.
Yes.
Your glasses is wrong, baby.
They wrong?
They wrong. Mm-hmm.
Okay.
I think
they right now?
No, they're still wrong. I think you need to pull them off.
Pull my glasses
Because you
off.
taking over for the infamous Willie O, the genius. And I got to talk to you. And you, now there they go. And now you are
OG
in code.
status.
You are in code now.
Status.
You are in code, man. Y'all, we got my brother from another mother, my Kansas City homie. And that's another thing because he's Kansas City native. He's a Kansas City Chiefs fan. Yes, he had on a Royals shirt the other day, which was dope. I like the Royals.
Yes, sir.
But I'm a Raider fan. And you know, the Kansas City Chiefs playing the Raiders has been a practice game for them. They just been scrimmaging because,
pretty much.
Yeah, they've been whooping us.
Keep being that way.
Man, I saw the game, the last game we played against them. It was like 48-0 at pregame. The game hadn't even started. They had beat my boys that bad, man.
A Tecmo Bowl.
Yeah, Tecmo Bowl score, yeah, man. I don't know if y'all know Tecmo Bowl. When you play
Tecmo Bowl.
Tecmo, you had to run them zigzags.
Bo Jackson.
Bo Jackson.
Call Bo Jackson.
Yeah, Bo Jackson ball running zigzags. That's what Mahomes was doing to my Raiders. He was just running zigzags on them cats, man.
And the Raiders ain't been shit since Tecmo Bowl.
Ain't been nothing since Bo Jackson. We actually going on 20 years since we've been relevant.
Yeah,
like true. Seriously, like we've been on 20 years since the Kansas City Oakland rivalry has even mattered to anything. Shout out to my nephew in shiny armor over there, Triple Dub. What's up, Trip? He's in the building right now, and we cannot forget the Angry Panda himself. World War Tuck. For all your logo needs, man. Check out my man Tuck.
Yeah, Tuck cold them logos.
He cold with them, man.
Yes, I love my new logo.
Yeah, and we're gonna get into all that too. As y'all see my shirt, man, my man Lorenzo P. Lewis, the Confess Project, man. Shout out. That's your frat. Yeah, that's your frat. Yeah, that's your frat, man. We had a good mental health forum last night. My man Dickerson over there on 4th Street, man. Barbershop Cool Cat, man. I enjoyed that. Had a wonderful time, man, and we finna get rocking and rolling.
Yes.
Shannon, is there a question you want to ask, Rance? Because you are taking over Willie O's spot today. it's a question you should look him right in his eyes and ask him.
Rance.
Now you got to speak in the microphone when you do it.
Rance,
Uh-huh.
are you about that life?
Oh boy. Oh man.
Let me
I'm
ask
about
you.
that life.
Oh, he about that
You
life,
back
man.
there
I'm
about that
He
life?
about that life, man. Let's start the show then. Let's get with the get with. You
Yes.
said J. Rob, and we're gonna start with you today. You said who's the king of the SEC? Well, they just took his crown and his throne, and it's in the U-Haul right now, man. My boy Mike Anderson, he gone from Razorbacks, man. He gone. Well, how many years? 9, 8 years? 8 years? No losing record. But I'm interested to hear how y'all feel about it. We're gonna start with you, J. Rob. I'm interested. What you think, man? Did Mike deserve to get gone?
Nah, man, I don't think. But it was a long time. It was coming, man. You know.
You saw the handwriting on the wall.
Yeah, it was written on the wall. But I don't think he deserved it. Like I said, he didn't have a losing season. It's just gonna be difficult for Arkansas to get some talent, man.
Yeah. Five-star talent.
Yeah, that's
on top
right.
of that.
It has
Five-star
always
talent.
been hard for Arkansas to get that type of talent.
Yeah. I make jokes about the Alabama and all that kind of stuff, but Alabama produce because they get 5-star recruits.
That's because Nick Saban is the coach of the football
He
team.
really is. Nick Saban is a coach of recruitment.
Right.
I wonder what he say when he go in these folk houses. When he's sitting down at their house. I
Man,
tell you
don't
what he
have to
said.
say anything.
I tell you what he said. Look at my track record. You give me 2 years, I give you $1 million for a son. He put them in the league.
Yeah.
They all of them, they produce.
You might not win the championship.
Yeah. No, we ain't won no championship, man. Ain't no sense. We ain't won a championship since Corliss and Thurman had hair. They both had good hair. Yeah, it was last time anybody. Clinton was in office, wasn't it? Clinton was in office, man. Rance, I know you done discussed this with the KRK and Fox people, man. What you think, bro?
I think he should have got at least one more year.
I do too. I think because he had a squad full of freshmen. He had a team full of freshmen this year. We knew Dan was leaving. We knew Dan had NBA on his mind, and rightfully so. You got the talent. I tell anybody, if he was my son, hey, if you feel you can make that jump, go.
That's
Go.
Yes, that's
That is true.
I think what they holding against Mike. Think about it. Mike didn't land. He didn't get Monk. He didn't get the kid that went to Florida, and he didn't get the couple that went to Ole Miss. I think that kind of Monk would have been good here. He produced at Kentucky, but he would have been real good as a Razorback, man. And, I think Mike will have another job by Thursday.
It's possible.
Yeah.
He'll have another job by Thursday. He will.
It's based on exposure, though. And Monk, he thought about it, and he figured he was going to get more exposure at Kentucky, which is true.
It's
man.
true. It's true.
Which is true.
It's
And
true.
he figured he was going to get a better opportunity at Kentucky.
Yeah.
But like I said, it's going to be very difficult to get 5-star recruits in Arkansas.
That I think that what went against Mike, and a lot of the fan base too. They were still hung up on the 40 minutes of hell. They were still hung up on Nolan's way of doing it. Mike tried that. You got to think about it. That's a different season with a different era of
different
athletes.
era.
These athletes there, I heard the war stories about how Nolan practiced them. They said somebody lost a tongue. It was on the floor. His boy tongue out. So you have a different crop of athletes then than you do now.
Yeah.
The athletes now, I'm not saying nothing about them. They aren't true bred athletes, but they're more sensitive now. They're a whole lot more
That
sensitive.
aggression is gone.
It's gone.
That
It's
aggression
gone.
is gone.
Now everything is cushioned for them.
Yeah, it is.
Yeah.
So when we was playing sports, it was survival. I got to get out of here.
Yes.
This is my way out.
Yeah.
This is how I'm gonna get out. This is how I'm gonna feed my family. Because cats was having kids in the 8th and 9th grade, so they were parents by the time they were graduating high school. So if I got this athletic ability, I'm gonna get
Yes.
we came up in the 90s. That 90 to 2000. That's where y'all come in at. That was the culture of. The products of what you see now. So, man, I'm reaching out for Mike, man, Mike Anderson. I know Willie he was a huge Mike fan, man. We reaching out for old Mike. Keep your head up, soldier.
Keep your head up.
There you
yo.
go. Keep your head up.
head up.
Keep your head up, soldier. He's gonna be good. He get on at Vanderbilt.
They're gonna get us every year they play us.
Ooh, he gonna be visiting us on Nolan Richardson court.
And I guarantee you, he's going to make a statement.
He's gonna make a statement every chance.
Yeah.
You see Bruce Pearl with Auburn. You see what he doing now. I mean, Bruce got what was Bruce? Didn't he fix mayonnaise sandwiches to little girl in the dorm room or something? What he doing? Something like that. Got him fired. Took one to McDonald's for a McDouble at 1 o'clock in the morning. They do stuff, man. They get fired and no conviction. Well, she was hungry. I just took her to McDonald's and got her a McDouble. And you know, I'm just saying, man. I'm not talking about Bruce.
Now you almost make me shoot
I'm
that
talking
out
about Bruce, but you know, Bob Petrino. Think about Petrino. Petrino was riding on a motorcycle
Oh, wow.
with the choir director. He was riding on a motorcycle with the choir director.
You killing me, man.
And then you know, they said God don't like ugly.
Boy.
It had a wreck. Did she
Man,
get
he
hurt?
didn't have no wreck, man. Her boyfriend beat him.
Boyfriend bust him up, man.
Bust him up real good.
With a neck brace. He neck braced him. But didn't he run that? He had a wreck though. Wasn't that what he was running?
Yeah, he had a wreck getting away from his ass.
That's what it was. That's what it was, man. He had a wreck and got busted up with the woman girlfriend, man. Can we say he was cheating in the next room? Can we say that?
But man, in Bobby Petrino's defense, man. Hey, Bobby Petrino was doing good for Arkansas, man.
He had him at Prominence. That was the last time he had him at Prominence. He went to Louisville and did the exact same thing.
I felt like
that was Western Kentucky first. Then he went to Louisville.
Yeah,
Same thing.
I felt like maybe they didn't do a good enough job of getting that taken care of before the media got out there, man.
Yes.
And you know, media, they say, you know, whatever is not swept off from under the rug, they're going to expound on it. That's what the media did. So, I mean,
They got him.
golly. Mike Anderson, we're going to pray for you, man. Don't get no job in the SEC. Go to the ACC. Go over there and get one at
Please get in the SEC
or something, man.
and take it to him.
Man, so we talked about Bob Petrino getting busted up. Now on to another one that got busted up. We don't know if he busted himself up or they busted him up. J-Rod went and busted him up. We don't know. Justice Smollett has been cleared of all his charges. What did he say? I heard you with a triple dub. I've been truthful and consistent on every single level since day one.
You've been consistent with them damn lies. That's what you've been consistent with.
I hadn't heard the baby sis hog over here. What you think? You're an Empire fan, ain't you?
Yes, I am, but I've been like, of course. Like it was a thing that I do every week and have my dinner, but I'm not doing that anymore.
I watched one show of Empire, the first episode, and
I watched two.
I ain't been back since.
No,
I ain't been back since.
I'm not fond of music.
It's recorded though. I can't go back.
It is a musical.
It's
It's a ratchet musical, but yet it's a musical.
That's why I stopped watching Family Guy, because they broke out into too many musical numbers, man.
Now the one they had with the Donald Trump musical, that was funny. That was a funny one. That was funny. He and Family Guy was beating each other up. That was funny.
Anything with Trump in it, getting made fun.
It gets made fun.
funny.
It's funny. It's funny.
At
It's
his
funny.
expense.
It's funny. So do y'all actually think Jussie did this to himself?
Well, I think that Jesse.
We're gonna mic trip up over there, man. Let's mic that cat up, man. Go ahead, Shannon.
Yes, I think that it was Jesse's time to take the bait. He was just one of those fish. And it was his time to take the bait to get his initiation, and he did that. So he got his butt beat to come up.
That's right.
So that's my thing.
Do a pity party for him.
Yes,
Yeah.
in the industry.
So you think this is something that to lift him up career-wise?
Yes.
Initially, that's what he thought he was going to do.
Yeah.
That's what he thought it was.
He thought it was going to do.
But then it turned out to be something completely
Yeah,
different.
but he didn't expect them to investigate it as thoroughly as they did.
And
Right.
since we're talking about Trump, you heard what the cheese ball said. He's from
Man.
the FBI to investigate
Or
that.
somebody to investigate his foreign
And
dad.
he
exactly.
refuses to get the feds to investigate him. But he done took knowledge with Justice Smollett.
This is a travesty.
Say it again.
We need to get the Department of Justice and the FBI involved. He ought to be ashamed of himself.
He said that all charges were cleared too fast.
Yeah.
So what they should have done, they should have cleared one charge one
Yeah.
week. Cleared 16 weeks, just like we doing him
Yeah.
for this wall. For this wall. Remember,
man.
Trump is the same dude that took the national champions to McDonald's.
Hey, not just them, he took somebody else
Yeah,
too.
yeah,
He took somebody
another
else
team.
to it too.
He taking the whole championship visit to the White House.
Man.
Garbage, man.
He gave his other team Chick-fil-A though.
Well, see, that's better.
On
That's
a
better.
Sunday.
On a Sunday. On a Sunday.
He got special
Chick-fil-A ain't never open on Sunday.
You
They
ain't get no
open for
Chick-fil-A on
him.
a Sunday.
Man, God, Jussie. I have mixed feelings about this with Jussie because at one point, it's like what y'all was saying, he's trying to up his career.
Yes.
Jussie had the whole world in the palm of his hand.
He did.
We did a podcast when it first happened, and we was heated. Like, you know, we thought that was one of our kids.
We all were.
We were all heated about this. Now, what Jussie Smollett has done, and I know this is not going to be a popular thing to say, every hate crime going to be looked at with a side eye now.
Yes,
It's going to be scrutinized to a T. This going to be now they're going to be actually reaching out for help, and it's going to be scrutinized to a T.
Right.
That's what he done opened a can of worms for folks to say, "Oh, we cry wolf now."
And he left the African American community.
Yeah, he let us down because
he was behind.
He is mixed, but he mostly us, and mostly us was the one behind him.
Right.
Yeah. So, like we don't try to throw race cards out there a lot, but when you think about this ordeal, it affects us more than it's going to affect anybody else.
Right.
Because now and we go back to the whole R. Kelly situation with all the young ladies sitting quiet, not saying nothing. Now it's going to be like, did he really? Are you sure about this? Now we're not going to take our crime serious now because of this now. And we need to take our crime serious.
Kels did that shit.
Oh, Kels did it, man. Kels did that, man. And
Long ago.
go ahead,
He
man.
did that
He
long
did
ago.
it.
Yeah, he did
He
all.
did it. And with Gayle King, he just made it look like he did it even more. He just did it even more. What she say? What Gayle say?
Robert.
Robert.
Boy, that ain't a good week for the Roberts. It ain't a good month
It's
for the Roberts,
not a
bro.
good year for us at all. What's my name? Cletus T. Jackson.
right.
That's my name. I'm changing it. I am no longer Robert until they get it together. Cletus
Bob, I'm
T.
gonna call you Bob.
Bob. There you go. Bob. Well, hold on, man. Hold on with Bob because Bob don't. Bob don't. Let's do Cletus.
We're gonna do Cletus,
C.T. Jackson.
We're
That's
gonna do
me,
Cletus,
man. I'm shaped like every barbecue man. All I'm gonna
But
need-
you ain't got them sandals
I got
on,
the
though.
flannels. I call them flannels. Flip flop sandals, flannels. That's what they be wearing. They toes be ashy. And barbecue juice and hit them in flannels, man. But they smoke the best butt in the world. They smoke the best butt ever,
What
man.
that meme say? If the uncle don't look like this while he grilling, we don't.
We don't want his meat. We don't want him, man. We don't want him, man. Oh man. What's that chick name? Say, what's her name?
Cardi B. Cardi.
Cardi.
B.
Cardi.
Oh, Cardi B.
Cardi.
Yes, she has.
Man, Cardi B went on a rant that she did live 3 years ago. And one thing about these live shows, you guys, and I want y'all to understand, anything you do live will resurface, okay? Anything you say can and will be used against you in the court of law. I'm sorry, y'all. That's why we keep it clean here on the Hawk. The majority of us keep it clean here on the Hawk. Like we ain't punting no elbow. That's why he's a bully. But we love him. But Shan.
Yes.
Cardi B said, I had to go strip. I had to go. Oh yeah. You want the expletive? Yeah. Let's go back to the hotel. I drugged expletive up and robbed them. That's what I used to do. That's reported by the Hip Hop Ratchet Report. What you think, girl? What you think?
It seems like she had fun doing what she did.
Yeah, she had fun, for
And
sure.
some things you gotta keep between yourself, take it to the grave,
Mm.
and to the Lord. You know,
Ooh.
take it to the Lord, take it to the
You said
grave,
it
take
right
it to
there.
the
You said it
Lord.
right there.
Yes.
You said it right
So
there.
her fan base, you know, that was uncalled for to even go on a rant about that.
Exactly.
So
Yeah.
I'm thinking maybe she had something, some infused cupcakes or something going on.
You still on them
You
infused
still on
cupcakes for the
infused
last
cupcakes,
show.
We gonna get you some infused cupcakes. Before you
She
go on
had
tour,
to have some infused.
We gonna get you
Something
some
had to be
infused
infused.
cupcakes.
Facebook, before the freelance plug, go on tour and say your dates.
June the 8th,
June 8th.
2019.
We in Brinkley, June 8th, right? You in Brinkley?
In
right?
Brinkley.
In Brinkley.
In Brinkley.
Before she go on live, June 8th in Brinkley, J. Rob the Bully, Willie Oak the Genius, Marcus Tuck the Angry Panda himself, Triple Dub the Nephew Hog, and the Head Hog himself, Big Rob the Shocker, are gonna get you some infused cupcakes, okay, baby? You
Okay.
deserve those infused
I
cupcakes.
deserve those.
Hey,
Man.
we not gonna Bill Cosby or Cardi
We're
B.
not gonna, no, we're not gonna have
We're not
somebody.
gonna Cardi B in.
Oh, no.
So, is it fair to say we can put this on the same level as Bill Cosby?
Exactly.
Yeah.
Is we fair to say that?
No. But the thing about this is it's a tad bit worse because she admitted.
Yeah,
Bill Cosby,
Yes, he did.
He riding into the
Yeah, he
whistleblower.
riding, yeah.
He riding into the whistleblower.
He got one foot in the grave, one on the banana peel.
Man, Bill, they showed Bill a picture of him in jail, man. He got an afro and a scruff beard, man.
Or half of them.
He looking like he did back in the electric company days, man. He looking like
Man, you better get your ass.
Bill, he said, Bill, what you been doing? I've been praying daily for the Lord to see to help my salvation.
Hey, he said he even told him to call him Heath.
He's good now. He said, look here, I am still Dr. Huxtable. Hey, asked him, man, how them pudding pops taste in there? He said, he said, them pudding pops good in there, man? He said, Bill said, man, go ask your mom how the pudding pops taste. Bill can't be getting mad at that.
Sugar-free.
He said,
Boy, you a fool, man.
Bill pudding pop now, diabetic style. It's sugar free.
Sugar-free.
It's sugar.
Yes.
It's a say it loud.
Sugar-free.
Sugar free, not sugar. Sugar.
Sugar-free.
SUGA, sugar free.
Sugar.
Man, Bill Cosby so withered up now, man. He's like a Cheeto down there. And he might got some good flaming hot Cheeto. So he can't be doing much of that no more, man. Let Bill do his thing. But it's fair to say Cardi is in the same thing. You admit, you drugged him. You drugged him up, man. And woo-wee, boy.
It's safe to say that Cardi B is not the smartest person in the world, just judging from listening to her. Okay. That too.
That too.
Well, she trademarked that, man. She actually, and she stole it from the Kardashians, to be honest with you. And she turned around and trademarked it, which was smart. I'm not, you know, that was pretty savvy of her, but she's not the smartest person.
No.
And I think, you know, the street mentality got a big part to do with that because she went on that rant, and I think the hood in her came out during that time.
They didn't give her no justification. That's for sure. You didn't get no justification, and you know, like we bang with Cardi. I'm not gonna lie, Cardi is alright in my book.
I'm done with Cardi.
I like a come up story. You know,
I love that.
I love a come up story. That's the far as
I love
take
her
it.
personality too.
Her personality, man. She's selling it. You right? She did get it from the Kardashians.
Yeah, she did.
But the difference between the Kardashians and Cardi B actually pop positively. But she get flack though. She really do. Cardi get a lot of flack, like the Kardashians. Yeah. She get a lot of flack.
The Kardashians bring a lot of that to them.
They really
for ratings,
do.
though.
Yeah,
Yes.
they do.
It's-
They do.
They're very smart about that. They get those ratings though. They know what to do to market. They're marketing.
Yeah.
They're marketing geniuses. That's what they are.
Yes.
They do that, man. This has been a great show already. The sweet hog and the bully hog already getting loose, man. Willie O, we miss you, brother. We love you
Yes,
so
sir.
much, man.
Yes,
we miss
sir.
you. Who you
That
got up
melodic
there, man?
voice of Willie O.
That's it, man. I can picture Willie O doing an album like a Luther
Like
Vandross,
Barry
White style album,
Yeah.
man. He would be so dope with that,
would
man.
be.
He would be.
He would be.
Waited all day long. I can picture Willie O doing that, man. I can picture him. That's my brother, man.
Yeah.
Still kind of funny him not being here, but I'm so grateful. I got my other two hogs with me right here, man. I'm so thankful for y'all, man. And I'm thankful I got my main man, Rance, the Golden Wonder. Golden in the build. I worked on that intro all week long. I started to say the 10th wonder of the world. Was China the 9th wonder?
Yeah,
Like,
China,
as you-
yeah.
I came up with all of them, man. But man, how you been, brother?
Man,
Man,
good.
we're so glad to meet you, man. We are big fans of you, man. He got the Victory on March for Violence shirt going on here, man. We are huge fans, man. So talk to us. What's good, Rance?
It was good.
Man, if I
Good.
had your left hand, brother, if I had your left hand, I'd cut my right one smooth. What you doing? You getting out of uniform? You can't read. You can't see. I'm sorry, baby sis.
Don't do it like
Don't
that.
put them on, man. I'm sorry.
Those are not fashion glasses. Those are real prescription glasses.
She did this here. I'm sorry, baby sis. You good. You good. You fine, baby. You rocking. You got it going on. You bring a lot of style to the HawgLife, baby. You bring a lot of style to the HawgLife, man. We about to get into this cat named Rance.
Yes.
If you growed up where we from, Brinkley, Arkansas,
Brinkley. I done been through Brinkley a few times.
nobody say your name right in Brinkley. I don't care how simple your name
Rance.
is.
Well,
You've been
Rance.
My father said Rance.
Rance.
Ranch.
Hey, how that golden boy on Fox 16 ranks? They don't say nobody's name right. You can have a name like Kim. They Cam. They don't say nobody's name right. Y'all got simple names. Shannon.
I'm
Joel.
sure.
Man, ain't nobody
Shannon.
ever in the life of me has ever pronounced my Joel.
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 You know,
Joel.
I had Punkin to satisfy. It was easy to say Punkin than Rob Jr.
Right, P.
So yeah. How they say your name?
Shanna.
Shanna. Old folks just give you whatever name they feel the Lord's supposed to give you in the first place, and they just say it. They just say it. You done come to Brinkley, you been ranks. Hey, how that golden boy do? You know the golden boy up the street. You know, I think you got a sister named Silver. That's where we come from. We come from that neck of the woods, man. Everybody in Brinkley, Arkansas, know how to suck a neck bone. Everybody down there,
Or a
man.
pig feet.
And that's why you would never see no vegans in Brinkley. Ain't no vegans down there, man. I said, man, what vegan is in Brinkley? You ain't no vegan triple.
You dabbled in it.
I'm an attempted vegan.
That's not a vegan. That's not a vegan.
Man, don't cheat yourself. Treat yourself.
Treat yourself, man. If I'm gonna die, I'm gonna die happy. Hugh Hefner did. I'm gonna die happy, man.
But I never had a neck bone though.
You never had a neck bone?
Never.
You ought to be ashamed
Oh,
of yourself.
yes.
And we got to get into a soul food restaurant immediately.
Immediately, you going to a soul
I
food
never
restaurant?
I don't like chitlins.
Chitlins.
I don't like. I know.
That's your generation. Your generation.
This is
Like
not for this one.
yeah, you bad.
Yeah, I know, right?
Well, I haven't had pork in a while. I don't eat pork. I got blood pressure.
No, it just didn't sit right with me. I'm just going like, that came from where?
Pig booty.
Pig booty? Yeah. That's what
I
they
mean,
is.
I get the booty part, but it's the pig that I have a problem eating. Like that's not very.
My
That
grandfather,
doesn't sound very.
my grandfather raised hogs. Man.
We came off the hog farm, so we saw them.
I might go get some hog head sauce right now.
Hog heads out, man, with them crackers, man. Yeah,
Yes,
that's
sir.
it. What you
Yes,
know
sir.
about hog head south, man? Well, he from the south.
man.
He from the south. He from Kansas City, yeah. We went.
The Midwest. The Midwest is the South.
We went to we go to St. Louis a lot, and St. Louis we go down. My homie down in Jefferson City, Robert House.
Yes, my
Yeah,
buddy.
Robert.
Jefferson City, down there.
Man, I haven't seen Rob in so long.
Rob's supposed to be coming on the show. He's supposed to come on the show.
Really?
Yeah, he coming to
Good.
talk
I
about
haven't
some
seen him
taxes.
so long, man.
He'll come talk about some tax. I hope Rob don't get us booed. No taxes, Robert.
If he coming up,
You know, Robert.
tax come up.
You know, Robert is the IRS. He's the IRS man.
Robert the enemy.
He's
Man.
the enemy. Yeah, exactly.
Get us
Oh, we love you,
audited.
Rob.
We love you, but you
Don't
gonna
get us audited.
I need
Yeah,
about
you
8,000
know.
back. I need about 8 racks
I
back.
know. Hey, what they saying to us over there, Triple Dub?
Is it Louis or Luana?
That you just Donnell, Dr. Mac.
Donnell, okay. He said attempted vegan. LOL.
When last time, I shouldn't be chewing this ice on my phone. Y'all forgive me. Last time I went to the doctor, cholesterol was a little high. I ain't gonna say how many points it was just high. And they was like, Rob, have you ever thought about becoming a vegan? I said, no, I'm already Methodist. Too old to try something new. No, I'm too old to try something new. I'm already Methodist. We go to Baptist church every now and again, but I'm more Methodist than anything, so no vegan for me. I'm a carnivore. I like meats. Yeah, I like meats and cheese and sauce. I like all that stuff, man. I gotta have it. Now I don't like bacon. I never like bacon. I don't.
I don't
I
either.
don't. I don't like bacon. Now give me a
Bacon
sausage.
in a
Give me some
long
sausage.
time. I
But
had sausage this morning.
I cannot do bacon though. Don't like bacon.
Y'all finna make the bully come out.
Don't let the bully come out, man.
Yeah,
Don't let the
bully
bully. Now
come
I
out,
love
yeah.
ribs. I love ribs.
I don't care about no bacon.
I don't like bacon.
Yeah.
I can't do bacon.
Petty Jean bacon.
I thought it was rice
It's
bacon.
rights.
Rights too.
Rice and petty jean.
Right, yeah, rice petty. Both of them expensive as hell.
Yeah, I saw
King
some
Cotton.
bacon in there for $18 a
Hey,
slab. I can never go.
King Cotton got some fire.
Now that's what we grew up on. We grew up on King Cotton and Holly.
Yeah.
That's what we grew up on, man. And I guess that's what we always had bacon on Saturday, and I just can't do it. Yeah, pancakes, bacon,
Eggs.
or oatmeal and bacon. That's what we
Yes.
ate.
I try to eat oatmeal every often. But
I eat oatmeal when it's cold.
I had it this morning.
This time of year, I can't food oatmeal. I like it when it's cold. Gotta be cold. Yeah, man.
Cold oatmeal?
No, the temperature gotta be cold outside.
Oh,
Hot
okay.
oatmeal. I can't
Okay.
eat oatmeal when it's warm outside. No sir. No sir.
You
No
a
sir.
soldier, boy.
No. I gotta eat it the right way. I definitely eat it the right way. No, man. Facebook Live, drop down. What's your favorite breakfast food? Hit us up. Tell us what it is, man. We about to get into the golden wonder.
Turkey bacon.
I tried turkey bacon, it just didn't work for
It
me.
didn't work.
It's too rubbery.
Man, the word turkey don't go with nothing.
It's just rubbery. Yeah.
Yeah.
I don't want no turkey ground beef. No, turkey ground beef. I don't want turkey nothing. I want real ground beef. I want real bacon.
Now I like ground beef, but ground beef don't like me. It hurts me. Yeah, man. Older I got like food turn on me.
Hey, I ain't gonna even lie. My stomach is legendary, man.
Yeah, man.
I can't even smell food and I'm about to die.
It is.
Like,
It's
I
bad.
it blows me up.
It's
Like,
bad, man. Now, with turkey burgers, you got the seasoning right. You got
turkey
seasoning
burgers.
right. Yeah, you got seasoning right. But they good. I like turkey burgers. But give me a Davis burger any day.
Man, give me Marie Callender's TV dinner and I'm good.
I'm
Marie
good too on
Callender's
that
TV
too.
dinner is all right. That's
That's good.
And you gonna get on me for eating bacon and you eat some woman named Marie Callender?
Hey, Marie feeds me well.
I want to know something. Sarah Lee, Marie Callender, they black or white? Betty Crocker, what they black, white? We know Aunt Jemima and Butterworth, them sisters.
Yeah, definitely.
Why? Why are they sisters?
Because the bottle is big.
What that bottle? What her arms look like? That wing.
Yeah, like
What I say? If a woman got them big arms or Gail King size feet,
Boy.
you better watch it. You watch this. Let's look at Shannon now. Shannon got petite feet, so you got to look. What size shoes, Shannon?
8.5.
Shannon's stepping on these snakes down here, man. Stepping on these snakes down here.
Shannon is fashion forward.
She
She come up here
fashion-
dressed to impress.
With a
buddy.
beret.
I could
Right,
not
that's
find
right,
my
baby.
other shoe. I had some other dark colored snakeskin shoes.
Oh man.
And I think my 7-year-old must have grabbed them.
And that's like
I made a
versatile.
Yes.
I made a
in my
joke
shoes.
last week. I said Gail King don't got red bottoms. She got red boats. Her shoe look like the ark. Gail King foot so big, man. When she had her leg crossed, man, Kelly kept looking down. I know I'm innocent. He kept looking. He knew the business, man.
He knew
That man, woman had them, and then like I said, them big women, they got them big flops under their arms. They can cook a meal out this world. I'm telling you.
What's Gail about 6'9", man?
That Gail, man, I'm telling you, man, Gail is up there with Lisa Leslie.
Man, she pretty
Oh,
tall.
wow.
She out there, man. She stout like a brick outhouse. I'm telling you. The chick is. When I saw them foots, see her feet so big, it's not even. You can't say feet.
had
Them
foots?
foots. Them foots.
Oh, jeez.
FOOTs. Foots. You gotta say it just like that. Them foots.
Gail's a pretty big woman.
That was all my name. $7. I want to be unbothered like Gail. Gail knew she had R. Kelly in the palm of her hand. He wasn't going, man. She'd have put them
She was
foots
gonna
up his
step on
kidney.
him.
Man, well, we gonna get off Gail because I'm gonna get on somebody more golden.
Yes.
I reached out to this brother a long time ago, man. He never disappointed. He always reached out back, man. I told him about the podcast when I was up and coming with it. And I said, man, I got to have you on. He said, my brother, I'm honored and everything, man. So without any further ado, I bring the golden child himself. And we ain't talking about Manny Pacquiao. We talking about the one, the only Rance Golden, Mr. Fox 16, Mr. Don't Use the Google.
Ever.
Ever. You gonna answer his questions, you answer, man. Use your mind. How you been, brother?
Pretty good.
Man, you did the Victory March for Violence this morning,
Yeah, I
right?
did.
How was that?
That was great, man.
Good.
Didn't realize we was gonna get that many people out here in Southwest.
Man, man,
people
that's
talk
love,
so
right?
crazy about Southwest, so just
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
refreshing to see so many of the people from the station and the community coming together.
That's what's up, man. I love it. I love it, man. And y'all had a you got to turn, and it started to drizzle on you guys. Y'all still
Started
have
to rain.
So how far y'all do the walk? How far y'all walk?
Man, I think they did a block or maybe a mile.
Whole mile.
I know they walked, started on the sidewalk, and they came from the woods. So it's a little trail back here in the woods. They
Right.
cut through.
Man, we had we was coming up here, me and Triple Dub. A dude pulled over on the side of the sidewalk. He had some ice in the back of his car. I said, man, he could have pulled over to the poster where he had the sign, the Victory March for Violence sign. And I told Trip, I said, he done missed the walk. He can come on over here with us. He done missed the whole walk, man. We'll come over here to set up, man. Shout out to the Southwest Community Center, man. They were so lovely to let us come in here and use this on short notice, and they were so sweet. So I left my information up there, man. I will definitely be donating in the future, man, because they rep the HawgLife, and the HawgLife want to not just bring you to the table. We want to offer something to the table, man. So, man, tell us about it, man. Fox 16 engineer, hit us up. Talk to us, man.
Fox 16, I mean, get up every morning,
What
3
time?
a.m.
3 a.m.
Yeah, I got to be there by 3:15 because we go live at 4 a.m. And it's 5 hours of news. It's live every single morning, Monday through Friday.
So you do the KRK first.
Yeah,
then the
KRK
Fox
from
16.
4 a.m. to 7 a.m. and then 7 a.m. to 9 a.m. on Fox 16.
Now, that's the same building?
Yeah.
See, I just found Channel 11 building yesterday. Went to see Craig O'Neill, and I was asking Dora, like, where's the other stations that around here? And of course, Hubbardsville, they're around the corner.
Like we island,
everybody
same
on
area.
island.
Yeah.
So, like she said, y'all have to use the same satellites and stuff. So so we got my man in here. I'm gonna let J Rob kick off over there, man, because he itching over there. Go ahead, J Rob.
Rance, how is it engineering, man? Is it a hard job or anything, man?
I'm not gonna say necessarily hard. It's understanding, and I mean once you learn the main things, getting the blueprints down, then I mean it's almost like repetition every single day.
Right.
But every single day, just working the news is something different. It's just like working with kids every single day, something totally different.
Man of that.
Telling the truth with that.
Man of that. I'm sure of that. Shannon over here itching. Talk to us, baby.
So, Rance,
Okay.
what brought you to Arkansas?
Well, I came to Arkansas when I was 3. My mom and dad had got divorced, so came down here. Well, we stayed in Center Ridge, Arkansas. That's where my mom and them from. Then moved to Little Rock back in the late 80s. In this area, I'm from Southwest, so kind of grew up in this community center. So I've been here basically since I was 3, but from age 4 to like 13, 14, I was raised in Kansas City in the summer times with my dad. So I say I'm from Kansas City and Arkansas, but Arkansas raised me.
Yeah, I got something I want to know. Because I never wanted to venture in television. I don't have the face for television.
Okay.
I got it for. I see how you look. I know
You
I'm
got the face.
sexy.
You got the face.
I know I'm sexy.
You got the face for radio.
I'm sexy. I got the face for radio though, because
Look, you the television right now.
if I put all this on the tizzy,
Right now.
yeah, what's that again?
Right now.
But see, I'm covered. I'm surrounded by beautiful people. If I just put my own stuff on radio,
Right there.
yeah. If I put my own stuff on radio, on TV, ratings through the roof.
You're a funny guy.
I'm telling you, man. You know what my name should be? The Big Chocolate Drop.
Sexual chocolate.
See, Mark Henry took that one.
Yeah, he did.
That
You
should have
right,
been
you
mine.
right, you right.
That should have been my name.
He stole your
It
name.
wasn't nothing sexual about Mark Henry.
Nothing.
Mark Henry looked like old Grizzly, walking out there looking like Smokey the Bear's nephew.
I'm not gonna listen
Yeah,
to
well,
him
he-
about Mark. Mark's one of my favorite wrestlers, man.
But he got down with Mae Young.
Yeah. Oh yeah, he showed.
He got down with
He
Mae
had a
Young.
baby wife.
He had a hand. He had a hand.
A hand.
That was a beautiful hand. 8 pounds, 6 ounces.
Yeah.
Yeah, what he had and everything, man. So tell me what it's like working on TV.
This, as far as like live,
Yeah,
or just, I
because
mean,
it's
you gotta
y'all
be
boom,
prepared.
you ready to go.
Every, every single day, just like I said, man, every day something different, and just got to be prepared. I mean, one day can be sad. You got to learn how to not put your emotions in the stories that you running, because you get so caught up with the negativity, because you broadcasting negativity each and every morning.
Yeah.
That's one of the reasons that I started TRL. People didn't know. Like I went to my boss and was like, man, can we do something fun in the morning time? People don't want to watch us if we continue to talk about this shooting here, kidnapping here.
Right,
Let's do something like TRL or something. I mean, they kind of hesitated. But then it took off their first year. And then by their first year, more and more businesses was reaching out to me for giveaways and contests.
There you go.
So give reasons for people to tune in the morning times other than negativity.
Yes.
Well, we're gonna segue right on into the TRL. So
Yeah.
let's
TRL.
give us a little bit of information about the TRL.
Well, the TRL, I mean, it started as, trying to lighten up the morning moods, because I mean you don't want to be just sad in the morning times going to work, and the majority of the people watching TV in the morning time watching for weather or just the school day forecast. So I was like, man, let's do something. Let's have some games or do some type of contest. Give reasons for people to tune in, and give reasons for people to want to watch us in the morning time, because people just kept calling or saying, man, I can't watch the TV anymore. I don't want to watch the news. Y'all say too many negative things. And so it went with TRL, and then now it's with Coffee Talk, and which I enjoy Coffee Talk because I'm learning something every day, and you can never learn too much.
Never.
You mind if I ask you to hit it one time for me?
What's that?
Don't use the Google. Hit it one time for me, man. I just want to hear that one time.
I just say don't use the Google.
That's it, bro. When Ashley came to the show, when she came to the show, man, Ashley's super cool, man. She's super cool kid. I love to sit down and talk with Ashley one day. You had hit her with it the first couple weeks she was there, and you was like, "Don't use the Google." And she was like, "I think she was in the middle of using the Google."
Yeah, that's what they do.
She caught up using the Google.
Do that.
Who used the Google most? Everybody you deal with, who do the most?
I'm gonna say Hayden.
Hayden, really?
Yeah,
I thought you were gonna say Natalie.
Hayden. Natalie's real smart.
Wow.
She's smart.
Yeah, man. She's got a beautiful little baby too.
Yeah.
Beautiful baby, man. Shout out Natalie, Natalie and
smart.
Suzanne. I love Suzanne and Pat and them too, man. But look at sweet Shannon's hat. Look what color that hat is. You got a lot of comments that are red, huh?
Please discuss your frat. Kappa Alpha.
Kappa. Psi.
Psi. Yeah, there you go.
Well, I played at UCA back in spring of 2001. I was number 4 on my line. Picture perfect, pretty boy. I knew I wanted to.
That could have been my TV name too. He
Picture
got
perfect,
a
pretty
good
boy.
name.
Let's hit the Cardi B. I wish let's hit the Cardi B.
Oh man. Do all frat bark or just the Qs?
Just the Qs.
I thought all of them bark, man. Well, you hear them, they all. I heard about 6 Masons barking, like in their 70s. One of them had to get rushed to the hospital. I saw him at the ER. He just took the cat on out, man.
What?
Rance, a lot of people don't know this. I know. This is where I met you. We first started talking and everything because I was doing a summer program, and we was looking for a community partnership. And you ran me up and everything, inboxed me. Talk about the park kids. Positive atmosphere reaches kids. Talk to us about that, man.
I mean, that is initially how we met, and I can't thank you enough for that summer.
Man.
You came in and you helped provide for like probably 60 kids that day. Just coming out, and I appreciate you for doing that. But
man.
Park has been around since 1992.
Okay.
And it started because Keith Jackson was tired of a lot of the violence that was going on in Little Rock. He was playing football in the league, and he was hearing stories each and every day, something going on in Little Rock. And he said he got that vision to create something. And so it's Park, Positive Atmosphere Reaches Kids. It's a program for 7th through 12th grade. It's a 5-year commitment. You got to commit for that 5 years. And if you do that 5 years and you graduate, then you get a free scholarship to a school in Arkansas.
Oh, that's
That's
great.
amazing.
Yes.
It's free to attend.
That is amazing.
That is, man. Well, I think J. Rob over there got something for you. He got something you want to ask
Man, you
you.
look at this look on my face, man.
Yeah.
I mean,
Kansas City Chief fan.
Oh, yeah.
He really
Always.
into it, man.
Kansas City Chief. I got
Yeah.
to know. Why?
Gotta pray for J.
That's where I'm from, Kansas City. I can't stand the Cowboys.
I like this band.
Praise the Lord.
You know what? I knew I liked them for a reason.
I've told you, man. I've told you.
I don't see why it's America's favorite team. No.
Those are lies, man.
Yeah.
That's a
Man,
myth.
y'all are not America's team, man. Y'all Arkansas's professional team. That's what you are.
Yeah.
When he said that, I had that coming to America spirit come out. Oh, that boy good. That boy good. That boy good. That boy good, man. That boy good,
Yeah,
man.
but man, Mahomes has made us relevant again. I mean,
Yeah.
we've been doing good.
What?
Yeah.
But
Yeah, he has, man. Yeah.
Oh yeah.
I remember the Christian Okoye.
Oh yeah, Nigerian Nightmare.
Lord,
Yeah.
I remember those days, man.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah.
So let's talk about your 5-year-old Kaden.
Caden is 5 years old.
Keep you on your toes.
Talkative,
huh?
yeah.
That energy, boy.
Yes.
But see, that's what it is. Like, I mean, working with kids anyway too. You kind of accustomed to it anyway.
Yeah.
I have a 4-year-old, so
yeah.
I know.
Really?
4-year-olds, 9-year-old, 18-year-old, 14-year-old.
Wow, I did not know that, Shannon. I'm learning something new.
Yes.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah.
Well, my kids are 20 and 21.
Wow.
Yeah, I'm old. Don't worry
It's
about
like
how old I
old
am.
for
I'm
you
old.
right now.
Man.
I use Beijing in my beard. But it's white as this paper.
Man, if I let my hair grow out, man, I'm Sandy up there. I'm Sandy. I am. I'm salt and pepper. If I let my hair grow out, I'm salt and pepper, man. But I want to talk about a guy that you are familiar with. I've never met. I've heard about him. And my man Morsi.
Yeah.
Morsi,
little man Eagles.
man, how many years Morsi been in the?
Morsi has been at the station for 50 years. Well, 51 years this year.
Wow, man. And he seemed like the most humblest man in the world, man. Just real nice. And Rance be giving that guy he be giving him the business, man. Rance be giving him, but it looked like y'all got kind of like that uncle nephew, father son kind of relationship, man.
See, the thing with Morsi and I will tell people this always, it's like when I got hired at the station, Morsi was the person that trained me. And within that 5 months of me being hired at the station, like my mother had passed. Morsi had kind of took me under his wings, me not realizing at the time, he kept me busy to keep my mind from just going crazy. Because his mother had passed like a year before I had got to the station. And so I feel like I was placed there and he was placed in my life to kind of get me through a rough time in my life. And so that's why I always look up to Morsi. I'm gonna talk about him every single day.
Yeah, man.
I got to, because he still holds the record for the world's shortest cameraman.
Huh?
That's short.
He be on a little box, don't he? Stand on a little box.
Man, cut it out.
He be on a little box, man. And Rance will throw something out there, and he just have his headset on like he used to. Like when I go off, we go off air. When we go off air, I'm gonna run back to that engineering booth, and man, I'm gonna get in it, man. I'm gonna get in with him, man.
Get me right. And see, another thing with Morsi is like this past summer, I was able to take him on his first true vacation. We went to San Diego.
I saw that.
Yeah.
That was great.
United Airlines, I teamed up with them. They looked out for us, first class the whole way.
Wow.
And I mean, just he gave me laughs the whole time we was on the trip, because first off, it took 5 years to convince him to get on the airplane. And so we finally, 5 years. But see, I don't know how old Morsi is. Nobody up there knows. I think he in the 70s.
He predates real short times.
He don't. I don't see a lot of gray hair on his head. He's very.
He's a vampire. What you mean? He's a vampire.
And he looked just so calm, man. Calm, cool, and collected, man. And it just.
Don't get it twisted. He will get you.
He'll get at you.
Yeah.
He done got at you a couple
times. 51 years, of course. He's gotten a lot of people.
Man. But yeah, we having a good time here, y'all, in the hog pen today. Willie O, we miss you and we love you, baby boy, man. But Willie O was down there with a funeral, confident. We try to dedicate a show every week to someone we lost, man, and we definitely lost a great one in Jig, man, and for my people in Jonesboro, I lost a dear friend and my former boss. And what's scary about it, we around the same age, and she had a blood clot in her heart. Went to sleep and took out. So. For Sarah Simons, man, people in Jonesboro, y'all listening, y'all rocking with us down here, man. This show is dedicated to Sarah Simons and my nephew Jig, man. We say we love you guys, man. God bless each and every one of y'all. And in hard times like that, you just keep your hand in the master's hand. That's all I can give anybody on that one, man. But Rance, you do a little coffee talk trivia, man. And Rance, when he get on there, y'all, he was like, all right, y'all got your thinking caps on? Let's put a little music on here. So I got your routine down packed, man. I got it down packed, man. So Rance holler out, don't use the Google. And he does that because and a lot of them trivia would be hard, man.
It's supposed to be.
They'd be like, you think they'd be the most complex answer? It'd be like something like toilet paper. It'd be hard, like, God, man. But we got this section we call Don't Use the Google About Rance. Okay. Brought to you by J. Rob's Cupcake Factory. Well, your cupcakes pack a powerful punch. So we gonna ask you, what did you say, Shannon? People out there in Facebook land. Had I known she wanted some infused cupcakes.
Rob dropped the ball on them cupcakes.
Were they good?
Oh, I didn't get but one cupcake.
Baby girl, were they good? Were the
One
cupcakes good?
cupcake.
Were they good? Okay, see, baby girl, my niece said they were good,
One,
man.
I love the cupcakes. They were the bomb.
Shout out
I
to
only got
Cupcake
one.
Kid, Courtney
One.
Kid. She's one of the sweetest young ladies in the world, man. She's a young, up-and-coming entrepreneur. And this is what this podcast is built around, small, upcoming businesses, man. We pulling for them. We love, she's such a wonderful, outstanding young lady, man. Her and her fiance, they, whatever I need, Mr. Raw, we got you. And they provided one of today's gifts for you too. So we blessed to have her. And Courtney is going to infuse them cupcakes for you next time, okay? We're
Okay, Courtney.
We're gonna
Thank
infuse
you.
them for you. We're going to infuse them for you. But we're going to play a game called Don't Use the Google about Rance. So we're going to ask some rapid fire questions, man, about Rance that we going to ask you, do we need to use the Google or not? And you're going to help us out because them coffee talk trivia questions you had one question, it's like in the 1960s, this was used 188,000 times in one day. What is it? I didn't know what it was. It was like a light bulb. It was like a light bulb. I mean, who come with the ruggedest answers out of the three of them?
I'm gonna say Ashley.
Man.
Yeah, Ashley.
Pat be throwing some off the wall too.
Yeah.
Pat actually looks good.
Yeah.
He done lost a lot of weight,
yeah,
man.
yeah.
Pat looks good,
He
man.
did 10 fitness 6 weeks challenge.
Oh man, I mean his suits is starting to really. He's starting to look really good and everything, man. Me and Pat both gonna get on J. Rob the Bully's workout fitness scale, and we're gonna actually do. Folks don't know this out there. Y'all think J. Rob just do weights? He does yoga.
Okay.
He don't actually do it. He sit and look at them do it, but he does yoga, and he's real good at it. I mean, I came in and one day he was crisscross applesauce. They were downward facing dog. I'm gonna let y'all minds go from there, okay?
And I was behind him like bird. No,
So since we own J. Rob, we're gonna let J. Rob kick this thing off. And when he get through asking your question, the sweet sassy baby sis hog over here, she gonna come next, and I'm gonna follow. And we got these questions about Rance, and we're gonna ask, can we use the Google? That's how Don Cornelius from Soul Train would say it. If it's a stone groove and a stone move, it'll be wibble wobble. We're gonna ask the man, can we use the Google? Starting with you, J. Rob.
Coke or Pepsi? Do we need to use the Google?
Coke.
Are you a Coke guy?
Yeah.
You tried the new orange vanilla one?
It's nasty.
Is it really?
Yeah, I heard it was, man.
Tastes like
We got tried now.
Yeah.
We got tried
It
now.
tastes like somebody opened a soda at night, just left it out.
Flat.
Went
Yeah.
flat.
Just flat.
Now it may taste good with some vanilla Coke. Vanilla ice cream or something.
Oh, make a
Yeah,
float.
maybe a float.
Okay.
I ain't drank a Coke in a year.
Go ahead, baby sis.
Rance, you look like you like chicken, and you look like you may like beef and broccoli.
Okay.
Do I need to use the Google?
That's a good one, yeah.
I prefer chicken.
Chicken man?
Chicken.
Yeah.
Chicken guy?
Oh.
I had some chicken yesterday.
Okay. I gotta give me some wings with me. I ain't had no wings.
I eat chicken every day, man.
At one point, I was eating chicken for breakfast. I ate chicken at
3 times a
communion.
day I eat chicken.
I went to church and had chicken with my communion. I had the crackers, the juice, and chicken. I
Damn
sure
it, I'm
did.
tired of chicken.
I got chicken.
No chicken.
I try
I'm
to
tired.
expand my horizons, man, but you get tired of turkey. I get tired of turkey.
Just give me some shrimp.
Fish is only good for Fridays and Saturdays.
Yeah.
I can't eat fish down the week.
yeah.
I can only eat on Fridays and Saturdays, man. I don't know. So, but here's mine right here. Rance, do we need to use the Google? Do you love hot sauce on your wings?
Oh yeah.
Oh yeah, you Kansas City man. Ain't no Kansas City. Kansas City people love three things: hot sauce, barbecue sauce, and beer. That's what they like in that order. All people in Kansas City except Robert. Except
Oh,
Robert.
I don't know because I think he's a fish guy.
Yeah, he's a fish and milk drinking kind. I'm like, Robert, you can't drink milk with no fish, man.
Fish.
Come on, man.
I need his stuff.
I don't know.
Something is gonna be
I don't
upset.
see Robert drink pop. I don't think he drinks soda.
I need his stomach, man.
Yeah, I don't think he drinks soda. I don't think he drinks soda. Hey, Jackie, you on here, man? Jackie, let us know if Robert drinks soda or not, man. But well, yeah, go ahead, J. Rob. What you got, man?
All right, Rance. What's your favorite movie of all time? Do we need to use the Google?
Oh man,
Favorite movie of all
Man.
time. Man, I'm gonna say Menace to Society.
that's a good
Oh.
pick. That's a good pick.
Say
man.
Menace to Society.
A lot of people say Coming to America be their favorite movie. Harlem Nights. Mine, Dead Presidents.
Yeah.
That was my favorite. Dead Presidents. That's my
Belly.
favorite movie. Yeah. Oh yeah. What you got? What's your favorite movie?
Color Purple, man.
Get out of here, dude.
I swear to God.
Are you serious, man?
I'm weird like that, man. But The Color Purple was a great movie, man.
No, it wasn't. Not to me, it wasn't. That was
I would say Women of Brewster's Place over Color.
That's another funeral movie. What's up with you and J. Rob, man?
What was that?
Oh,
I just asked him did he read the book because the book came before the movie, and I just want to know if I read it. I hadn't read it.
I didn't like The Color Purple. Shane, what's your favorite movie?
Poetic Justice.
Oh, she got the hat on, don't
That
she?
sounds nice.
You got the hat on, don't
Yeah.
you? You got the hat on.
I
don't
have
you?
no favorites. I love all movies.
Yeah.
No favorites.
So I'm not a Netflix guy either. I
got it.
We have it, but I don't never look at it. I ain't a Netflix dude either, man.
Two or 3 days without turning my TV on.
Man, oh no, man, because we, coming up, I come up in that era where TV went off at 10 o'clock, at 10:30. When you had the news, and then Johnny Carson came on. After Johnny Carson, TV said, "Boo."
No, it was Star Trek. Star Trek
Was after that. Then they had "Boo."
Did a little
And then-
national anthem.
Yeah.
And it signed off.
And then it signed off. I keep my TV on 24/7. They don't even go off, man. They don't even go. What they saying to us? I'm Deuce Dub. I'm Triple Dub. What they saying?
Let's see. Is it Shamali Shelton? I see.
Shamel,
Shamel.
okay.
I ain't got a bad at saying names. Tatiana Washington just said bacon.
Bacon.
That's
Oh,
right,
okay.
cuz.
Bacon.
Bacon is good.
Shout out to KK. That's right.
KK,
cuz.
what's up,
Bacon.
mama?
That's right.
Right. Shell said too much discrimination in the world. I eat all foods.
Hey,
Who said that?
Ain't no Rochelle eats. I blessed. God bless the child and hold his own.
They're
From
still,
Rochelle.
they're still commenting about their favorite foods. Jay Stewart said egg whites and juice.
I can do it.
Juice, the juice master, Jay Stewart
Yeah.
himself. Jay, I've been watching your
Yeah,
juice
steak and egg
video.
whites is
Jay
good,
finna be
yeah.
the juice master of 2019.
Oh yeah, I can do egg whites. Yeah.
DJ Raheem said chicken sausage.
That's a Chicago
Chicken
dude.
sausage.
Yeah, that's Chicago. That's Chicago style chicken sausage. Yeah.
gotta
Hey,
try that.
it's dope though.
gotta
It's
try it.
real, but you got to get it done like a Chicagoan. You can't.
Yeah.
Arkansas food don't fit with other areas. Like the Kansas City barbecue. You eat Kansas City barbecue, it tastes totally different from Memphis barbecue. It's totally
Man,
different.
I'm not impressed with Memphis barbecue.
I'm not either.
I
I'm
am
really
not
not.
impressed
I'm
with
not
Memphis
either.
barbecue.
We did try Kansas City barbecue. I forgot the name. It's been so long. We went to St. Louis and got it. It was Kansas City style barbecue. Had the dry rub on it,
Yeah.
and it was ready like Freddy.
I'm full with dry rub.
I like dry rub.
really-
I
dry
do.
rub is
I love dry rub. I
Me
love
too.
dry rub.
Me too. I prefer dry rub.
I like dry rub. Shannon, what you got, baby? What you got? Don't use the goo-goo.
I think I already know this.
What's that?
Rance. What is your favorite color? Red.
Actually, it's orange.
Oh, wow.
Orange is my favorite color.
Orange Man, you know what, man? I get a lot of flack from the frat bug. I wasn't a frat guy in school. I was a worker, so I didn't have that. Plus, my parents wasn't into the Greek and all that kind of stuff, so I never was exposed to it. But I got around a lot of brothers that was. And they just, man, when I got in some programs, man, the Omegas, the Sigmas, the Kappas, the Alphas, they showed me mad love. And I wasn't a brother, but they came out, Big Rod, what you need, man.
Yeah.
And they needed community service work.
Yeah.
So they would come down to my summer programs, and that's how they got their community service.
Yeah.
And man, they would grill for the kids, man. They showed me mad love, man. I can't never say nothing negative about the frat, man, but I would mess with them like, hey, do y'all must wear purple drawers? Like, you know what I'm saying? Y'all got, cause you can't wear none of the other color, man. Like, because you go against the frat, you go against the gang members. Like the Crips don't wear number blue, Bloods don't wear number red. You know what I'm saying? And they walk around with, they just walk around bouncing. What's up, fool? What's up, fool? What up, blood? I don't know. I didn't know. I'm new to it. I'm new to the game, man. But I got one for my man Morrissey.
Okay.
My man Morrissey. Do I need to use the Google Rance? Will Morrissey smoke you in a race, man? Y'all got the racing? Will he get you,
I
man?
can tell you this, it'll be a short race. It'll be a short race.
You had put them on. It was last year. I think around Valentine's Day or something. They put the hearts around Morrissey. And he got on. He was like, "There go the American sweetheart, old Morrissey." They had his brother on camera. He kept his head still. Y'all gotta show, man. I'm telling this dude. I got to meet this man. We actually, when we get the shirts done, we're gonna send one by you for him.
Yeah.
The don't use the
Yeah,
Google.
yeah, man.
He got to
Don't
get
wear
one.
it.
He
He
got to
don't
get
wear
one
it.
too, man. He got to get one. Go ahead, J. Rob.
All right. Who's your favorite news anchor? Do we need to use the Google?
Ooh,
Favorite ever?
Put him on spot.
Or,
Ever. Of all times.
Man. Well, I have in college. I shadowed T.J. Holmes when he was a anchor here in Little Rock.
Right.
So I would say just him, but just any news journalist you can learn something from.
That's
So,
true. That's true. That's
But
true.
I would say T.J. Holmes because he took me up under his wings and kind of showed me the ropes.
Man, you got to tell Ashley King she got to come to the HawgLife.
Yeah.
We got to get, cause she's a Texas native,
Yeah.
and she done said a lot of slick stuff about Arkansas. We got to get her on and get her set straight. And she's a dope individual, man. We really, I want to get Pat too. I like to sit down and talk to Pat, man. But it's one thing I know about KRK and Fox 16, and I want to ask you if you behind it, because Shannon's question is coming up next. But if she don't mind me asking you this question,
Okay.
are you behind the music?
Yeah.
Because I cut on Channel 4 one time, they were playing NWA.
Yeah.
They were playing
Wow.
They were playing Straight Outta Compton.
Yeah.
Yeah. DJ Williams got on, and when he went off, the segue off, Straight Outta Compton. Crazy name, Ice Cube. Yeah, they were playing Straight Outta Compton. That's you. That's you, man. Man,
Oh my God, what is going on here?
I mean, Pat Walker came out one day, man. He came out to 666, man. He came out.
No, you
That was right.
He came out to 666, man. He came out, man. He came out to Mr. Big one day.
No. I could just see him gangster walking just going out, man.
I know I threw that genuine pony on.
Yeah, you
Pat.
put pony on. Pony. Yeah, Matt come walking out. I don't think Matt heard that day in his life. But that's the difference between KRK, Fox 16, and others. They actually urban. They play music, all variety of music. And
It's
that's
authentic,
you.
man. It's
Huh?
authentic.
It's authentic.
Yeah, it's authentic.
And then it's diverse. Because he
Yeah.
play, you'll hear him play, I heard him play a Kelly Clarkson song.
Right.
Don't ask me how I know Kelly Clarkson song. I know it, okay?
I don't even know
Go-
who Kelly Clarkson is.
She the chick that won the American Idol.
Yeah.
Did
That
she
was like in the
win?
beginning,
I
like
don't know if
Kelly
she
and
won.
Justin was-
Yeah, I don't know if she won or not, but yeah, she did something.
I
She
think
did
they
something.
won.
Did she
man,
win?
but
I
Damn,
think she
Rob, that
won.
was like in 1986.
I wasn't
Ooh,
I
so
wasn't an
long
American
ago.
Idol fan, but
I
you know,
wasn't
I
either.
came in and she had won. I don't know. I think she. You watched it over there. Did Kelly Clarkson win or did Fantasia win that year?
I really believe Kelly Clarkson.
So Kelly won. Okay, yeah,
'Cause,
and they
yeah,
played it. It was
Fantasia.
diverse.
Was she the first winner?
Fantasia won 1 year too.
Yeah, Fantasia. I think that was the next
Where
year.
is Ruben Studdard at?
In the
He's
choir
Ruben.
stand. He back in the choir stand. He's sorry for 2004.
He's still.
It's about to be 2004 again.
Yeah, he's still sorry for 2004. Ruben lost a lot of weight too. He lost a lot of weight too, man.
Well, he lost his swag too. When
He
he lost
did.
that weight.
He
He should
did,
have killed
man. He should have kept his weight, man. He was a velvet teddy bear.
He was.
I was known as the golden teddy bear.
Oh,
That's what I was known as.
sugar bear.
Sugar bear. Yeah.
Teddy Cuddles.
Yeah, that's what I was. That's what they called me.
Teddy Cuddles.
The
Teddy
big,
Rutschman.
the big cuddle. That's what they called me, man. They what they called me, the big cuddle. I smell good.
You need to Google
I'm
it.
soft for 2 plus 24. You gotta Google that, baby. You can Google it. It's gonna say Robert Hardin Jr., aka the shocking one, aka the
You gotta ask why I feel
teddy
about
bear.
that.
The golden teddy bear. I waited all day long. Go ahead, Shannon.
Okay, Rance. Your favorite comedian is
Oh, that's
Do
good.
We Need to Google?
Yeah.
Favorite comedian.
Local, out of state, nationwide.
Is on your side.
Give it to us, Rance.
Of course, you got your Red Foxes, Richard Pryor.
Boy, you said a lot.
Now you
Eddie
saying
Murphy,
comedians now.
Yeah,
Yeah.
'cause, I mean, you can't
Comedians.
just choose because all of them set the path for.
That's right.
Yeah.
I mean,
Oh, yeah.
today's talent.
It's a lot of comedians out here nowadays. The brakes put on. Everybody's so sensitive.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Those comedians you just named, they had like free reign to do and say whatever, and they did.
Yeah.
They did, man. But oh boy,
Everything is so politically correct.
it
right
is.
now.
It is.
You have to be so careful what you say because you can get a lawsuit just for anything.
Anything.
Anybody can get offended nowadays.
Right.
And I think that's what makes comedians' jobs so hard now.
Yeah,
Anybody
really
can get offended, man.
Then you have to go on an apology campaign
yeah.
like just hilarious. I'm sorry.
Well, it ain't just hilarious though. Kevin Hart.
Yeah,
Remember
Kevin
Kevin
Hart,
Hart? You know,
yeah.
I mean, something he said back in 2009, and we not saying that we disrespecting the group or anything, but if we're told we have to let things go, and it should work both ways. I'm just but he apologized for it, and rightfully so. But why, like you said, why must he go on an apology campaign?
You have to go on an apology tour, man.
A tour. I'm sorry. I'm sorry.
Apologize.
I'm sorry.
Tour.
But go ahead, J. Rob. Go ahead.
Rance, do we need to use the Google? Do you paint Ashley King nails before every show and give Natalie a pep talk? We need to know.
We need to Google that. What
We
that
need to
was,
Google that,
man?
You paint a nails, man.
You ain't painting the nails.
Wow.
Is Suzanne still on KRK? Suzanne, I like Suzanne. Me and Suzanne, while back, found out we had the same anniversary. We both had the same anniversary. So Suzanne was good. She's good people, man. And met Suzanne. We were at Little Illy's, Bruno's Little Illy's. For our anniversary. That's how I met her. So man. Shout out Suzanne Brinker. Yeah. All right, man. We're going to do one more. Go ahead, Shannon.
Okay, Rance. Now I wear glasses. So I've been eyeing that watch over there. Is that a KC?
Oh,
Kansas City.
man.
Oh, wow.
Kansas
You're
City.
all out.
Yeah.
So I have this question to ask you, right?
Okay.
If not Kansas City teams, who is Rance cheering for? Do we need to Google?
We know it ain't the Cowboy.
No,
Not the Cowboys.
not the Cowboys.
That's why I like this.
That's why I love them, yeah.
I would say, as far as basketball, probably Memphis, since they close.
Yeah.
Okay, Grizzlies.
Grizzlies. He ain't been to a Grizzlies game in a long time either.
Went to one.
Football,
It's been a while.
I like the Saints.
Okay.
I can deal with the Saints.
Thanks.
I can deal with the Saints, man. I can deal with the Saints. That was a good round of questions. Y'all did real good with that one, man. Y'all came with it. I knew you would. I ain't even worried about that, man. So it's the shocking one, Big Rob, the shocker, man. He rolling with Shannon, the baby sis hog, and that bully himself, J. Rob, the bully.
I ain't gonna bully.
He's a bully, man.
He's
And
so sweet. He's
kicking
not
it
a
with-
bully.
I'm not.
He's a good bully. He bully those that bully others. That's what he does. He don't believe in nobody bullying those. So. My man Willie O, the genius, just sent me a text and he said, Big Rob, I need you to do the lowdown this week. And I've never done the lowdown. So I'm going to do Willie O, the low, down. Now, Rance, this part of the show, we get people from all over the United States of America send us in topics on things that happened to them. And when you in the lowdown, it gets low down. So we're going to ask, when we get through with the lowdown, everybody just expounds on it. And it is a doozy today. So you ready for it, fam? Y'all ready for it?
Oh, yeah.
Let's get the lowdown.
ready?
In. Y'all ready for the lowdown?
You ready?
Let's get the lowdown right here.
Looking at it though, like wow.
Man, today's lowdown comes from Newark, New Jersey, where we visited 27-year-old Samantha Burton. A clerk at a paralegal firm has been making waves on wanting a baby. Samantha has been dating 29-year-old Joel Espinelli, who works on the loading docks down at the shipyard. They've been together now for 3 years and have said that all has been well, but Joel knows Samantha wants a baby. So, the day came, Samantha found out that, she's pregnant, which the couple was excited she would be having a baby, which Samantha feels kinda at peace. The key word is kinda at peace. Here's the lowdown, Rance. You heard the expression, mama's baby, daddy's maybe? We got a good case of that right now.
Been there, done that.
Yeah, man, that serves true for this situation. Samantha had an affair. Not once, not twice, but 3 other men. Which one of those men is Joel's older brother, Jesse. Not Jesse Smollett, Jesse. It wasn't until that beautiful little baby boy was born where all the men, including Joel, had a paternity test and discovered Joel Not you. You are not the father.
But I've heard that before though.
No, man. Of course, Joel was highly devastated. Then learned that his brother was messing around with his girl. You know, that kind of hurt the young man. Well, the baby boy came out. Jesse, you are the father. His brother got his girlfriend pregnant. So Joel has since moved to Rhode Island, where he's refused to have anything to do with his newly found, I don't know how you call it, nephew, girlfriend, I don't know what it is. That's just his nephew now, right? Yeah. There's not nothing else. This is nephew by his girlfriend, which is weird. Yeah. Which is brother Jesse, who, here the plot thickens, Jesse's married. He's married of 6 years. Now Jesse has, he's got a girlfriend. Now Jesse's been married, now got his brother's girlfriend pregnant, has to unveil to his wife, babe, guess who's coming for dinner? J-Rod, we're gonna start with you. We're gonna start with you because you say you had a lot of experience. You had experience with this kind of situation, but you have experience. What did you telling Joel? What you gonna sit down and talk? Joel to Joel, what you telling him?
She did you a favor, man. Because if it wouldn't have been your brother, it would have been somebody else. She has done you a favor. You don't have to deal with that anymore. Apparently, she's been cheating on you since day one, and you were a sucker to begin with, and she was gonna sucker you into it, but you was a smart man to get that paternity test, and she saved you from potentially 18 years of hell. So
wow.
I've been in that situation before.
How would you correspond with your brother after that, though, man? Like, how would you talk to your brother after that?
Bros before hoes, man.
Yeah,
no, true. I'm just kidding. That's a lie.
No, it's not. Because he's going to be your brother regardless.
Right. He's going to be your brother regardless. But there are certain boundaries, man. And your brother ought to be ashamed of himself.
Yes.
For doing that to you, man. I mean, that shows you that he has absolutely no loyalty towards you. And he has no respect for himself to do that.
Yeah. Right.
I would never date anybody my brother has ever talked to, let alone anybody in my family. Nah. Because I have that level of respect.
Respect for your family.
So if your brother done that to you, if you were married, he would do that to your wife, man. Wow. So, you can deal with him, but you got to feed that cat with a long-handled spoon.
A long-handled
because you can't trust him. You can't trust him with your girl. You can't trust him with anything, man.
Let's let Rance come on up here. What you think, brother?
I think this is gonna test the relationship between the brothers now.
It is. It's gonna strain it.
Man, like I said, she did him a favor.
Yeah.
Did him a favor. I mean, I don't.
That's a hard pill to swallow too, man.
Yeah.
It's a hard one to swallow, man. Because you can be that little baby gonna be looking like your brother's gonna constantly remind you of what went down. That's gonna be a tough one, man.
Right.
Bring the female perspective into this. Come on, baby sis.
I think he should keep looking for love and search for love. He will know her when he finds her, and then he needs to take a little break, to himself and away from his brother for a while.
I would definitely do that. Mm-hmm. So in other words, another bus come every 15 minutes, huh? What you saying? Another bus come every 15 minutes?
You don't have to take that bus.
Take
a break.
Like
man.
Take a break.
To walk for a little
he
bit.
would know her when he's found her.
He might have thought that was the one.
Yeah.
He might have thought she was
and that's what scars a lot of guys. That scars them because I'm pretty sure you said 3 years.
Something let him know that she was not the one.
Exactly. And
something
that's a great point you touched on.
Yeah.
Yes.
It was something in the mix that he figured that, something wasn't right.
He had to.
Something was in there.
He had intuition.
He had to.
Trust
something
me.
in there.
And the good thing about the lowdowns, man, we still keep in touch with these people. Like they'll call us down the road and let us know how things going. We keep in touch with all our lowdown peoples, man. So, wow, what y'all would do on Facebook Live, man? Your brother done went and got your girlfriend pregnant, and the little baby look just like him. He got the dimples and the mold and everything. Shannon says the bus come every 15 minutes, but need to take a break. Just walk for a while. Get your bicycle and walk for a while. Clear your head and walk, man. But that's a tough pill to swallow, man. I don't have no brother, man. And I come up in that era where we homies and everything. If I saw your ex, that's off limits. We don't. That's a code. If I got friends who went through divorce, and whenever I see their ex-wives, to me they still married. That's still your wife. That's just the bottom line of all bottom lines. So, different eras, man. Different eras, different genres. But that's the lowdown for the week, man. Joel, and Jeff said, man, I tell you.
They call him Joel, man. He cannot have my name.
We gonna call
Joel
him
Esperanza.
He said no.
man.
Espinelli.
Espinelli. Joel.
We're gonna call him Burrow. Let's call him Burrow. Because right now he kind of looking like an ass. Let's call him Burrow. He's kind of looking bad right now, man. We hate it for him, man. So, but it's time for some cupcake. There you go. Get back in uniform, that girl.
Yeah.
Get on back in uniform, there.
Yeah. HawgLife, baby.
Go ahead, do that pose you always do. You put them on there.
No.
Let's get that music on.
That's like some shaft music over here, boy. Some black exploitation film, boy. And the Pam Grier vibe going on
That's
up
it
here,
there,
boy.
man. That's it there, man. Well, it's time of the show, man. It's time for everybody to get our cupcake on, man. From the Cupcake Factory himself. He is the one, the only, J-Rob, the bully. What you got today, man?
Come from the Billy Goat Hill Ultimate Warrior.
The Billy Goat Hill Hall of Famer. That's who he is. Go ahead,
Yeah.
man.
We got the Cupcake Eater of the Week goes to Michael Avenatti, man. If you do not know who this guy is, this was the attorney for Stormy Daniels during the Donald Trump scandal. Michael Avenatti had the gall to go up against a titan, and not Donald Trump. He tried to extort Nike for $25 million.
Man,
Yes.
you can't say he got low standards. He went after the juggernaut.
Nike is probably one of the biggest brands that you could ever try
It really is.
to do anything foolish of that nature. So he got the idea of trying to expose them for financing AAU teams. Well, the coaches for these high school teams, we're having technical difficulties right now. We'll get back to the story.
We good.
But
Go ahead.
to make a long story short, Avenatti tried to extort Nike for $25 million. He tried to use leverage against them because they were paying the AU teams, the high school ballers, parents, money. He got knowledge of that. And from 1 week it was 10 million, 1 week it was 22 million to 25 million. Well, to make a long story short, he's not as smart as you think he is, even though he's an attorney.
Yeah.
You don't do things like that.
You really don't. You really don't. And let's be quite honest about everything. AAU brings in a lot of money.
Yes, it does.
From Nike and everything. So they bring a lot of money in from Nike, man, and Nike sponsors a lot of AAU. Nike, Adidas, now Under Armour. They sponsor a lot of things, and did he get anything out of it? How much did he get out of it?
I think he's finna get some damn jail time.
Yeah, that's what he getting. That's what I'm
He get some
saying.
jail time. And
He should
not
have
only
got some
that,
jail time for it. He should.
he opened up a slew of investigations against him.
Wow.
And one of them was his tax return.
Yeah. Taxes get you
see,
even on stolen money.
He
man.
tried to maximize his 15 minutes of fame, and he went over. He's a little braggadocious, man. He's a little arrogant, and he's the counterpart to our glorious leader Donald Trump, because he tried to use his fame, and he hasn't been paying his taxes. So he was all on air with his little Patek Philippe watch, $75,000 watch and stuff. He made sure it was shown on camera and stuff. So the IRS watch you for everything.
Every single penny you get.
They watch you for everything.
I know that.
Okay, you taking trips to Neiman Marcus and stuff. You know what I'm saying? They watching all that.
You're right, man.
So before you go out and throw shade on somebody else, you got to make sure everything around your corner is swept clean, man.
What they said, you live in a glass house,
Do not throw
don't throw
stones.
stones, yeah.
Well, he was throwing boulders.
So we gonna induct. Go ahead, you gotta induct them
We're gonna induct you
into
the Cupcake Hall of Fame. You cupcake eating mother.
We had to give you a hook for that too, cupcake
We not-
eating mother.
We're not gonna get rated out. We're gonna give you the cupcake eating mother.
Now we
Read my lips.
on that note, man, we go on that note, man. We finna get on out here, man, for the 216 philosophy, man. We give a philosophy, every show we do, man. And this being the finale, the season finale on this show here, man. We've been having a ball. And what better way to end this show with someone as great as you, brother?
Man, I appreciate it.
You give to the community. And here's my thing when it comes to giving and giving obediently. When I give, I don't need recognition for my giving. I don't need to see you being blessed. That's recognition enough for me. The 216 philosophy is coming straight from that, man. Learn to give and learn to give obediently.
Yes.
It's a different way you can give. You can give very selfishly. So every time you give, you telling somebody what you did for them. Mm-hmm. You can give very dementedly to give somebody something that you know is not good for them, that will enable them. Or you can do what the good book say. Give earnestly and obediently. That's what you do. Every morning when you get on there, don't use the Google. Every day out here, Victory March for Violence with the park kids. You taking time out your day that could be spent with Caden, that could be spent with your other loved ones, and you providing services and giving love to other needy people. And for that, I know you'll have a space in heaven for you when you leave here. And I know right now the big award comes when you get to heaven. So, my man, you keep doing what you're doing, man. You have a huge fan, and 4 hogs, even though the 5th one's not here. All 5 of us, man. Willie, we love you, man. And you got anything to say, brother?
Man, I just appreciate this opportunity.
Man,
I would love to come back.
You got
and
to.
Maybe
You
I
got
will
to.
bring Morrissey
You
next
got
time I
to,
come
man.
back.
You got bring
we got to
Morrissey
meet
with
Morrissey.
you.
Yeah, we got to meet
You gotta get him a booster seat.
Monday. Did I tell you that?
Man, y'all wrong for that.
Yeah, Morrissey, we love you, brother, man. 50 years strong in the game, man. You're
a national treasure.
National treasure, you're ambassador, man. So we love you. Monday, get in, give me a text, let me know what shirt size you wear.
Okay.
So we get the shirt done. We're gonna send 2, one for him and one for you. So we got your shirt size and everything, man. Y'all, thank y'all for rocking with us this whole season, man.
Yes.
If season 1 is anything like what season 2 gonna be like, we gonna be in there. Freelance plug. Go ahead and put your stuff out there. Tell them what we got coming from you. You finna go
Freelance
tour.
entrepreneur plug coming to Brinkley, Arkansas Convention Center.
And it's a black tie affair, right? It's a
Yes, I would like for everybody to show up in black tie.
black excellence, man.
Yes,
Show up
yes.
and show out.
Definitely.
Man.
Yes,
show
but
up
it's
and show
going to be
out.
great. I will give details next week on the event, but it is going to be June 8th, 2019.
Okay.
And the time has not, it's to be announced.
All right.
Yeah.
J. Rob, what you got left, baby?
I like to tell Rob and everybody in the HawgLife, man, I really appreciate you guys bringing me on board, man. And,
Man.
it's been a blessing, man, and you guys are wonderful, man.
Y'all ready to
I love
ride
the
season
show,
2
man.
with us?
Man, season
Y'all
2,
ready?
man, I can't wait, man.
We're gonna be using the family names then. The head hog, the triple OG hog, the bully hog, the baby sister sweet hog, triple Doug, the nephew hog, and the angry hog, Tuck. Man, this has been a dream for
Angry
me.
panda,
This has been a dream for me. Hey, Triple Doug, get a shot of these cupcakes. They're not infused, y'all. They're not infused.
Shannon.
They're not infused, but get a shot of them cupcakes right here, man. And we want you to eat some Buffalo Wild Wings on the hogs,
Man, I
man.
appreciate it.
We want y'all to go eat, man, and we love everything you're doing, Rance. We love everything you got going. You got your Kappa Colors Cupcake Kid, the Courtney Kid. They got the Kappa Cane on that name. Did you just get up to just scoop the cupcakes on
Yeah, he did.
I'm thinking you gonna have the camera. I wasn't specific there, but this season has been a dream come true for me, man. They always say strange bedfellows make the world uncommon, man. I had this dream some 7 years ago. You in it when we started with doing things, and I would have never known my man Joy and my little sister. I shouldn't say little girl. I ain't know you got a daughter named Shannon. That's how rumors get started, ain't they? My baby sister Shannon will come on board. I know Willie O was always when we started this thing on the West End. On the West End, we got 1 season down, 1 billion and 1 to go, and we gonna have the Hogs coming. Shout out my man DJ Radio Raheem, Eargasm Radio. We are coming. The Hogs are gonna be on Eargasm Radio, and we hope to be on a lot of other venue so we all can hear us. Somebody's calling me. If it's the Lord, if it's not the Lord, hang up. Who that movie was on? What movie was that on? Fighting Temptation. Is that Jesus? Is that the Lord? Hang up. It ain't the Lord. Hang up. So, man, for everybody that's been rocking with us, man, we thank y'all so much, man. Thank you guys so much. Willie O, the genius. I hope you get this, bro. We miss you.
Yes.
But you were needed somewhere greater to do a greater task today, and we love you. You are the OG and the anchor of this show, and it's a privilege for me to sit on your left or your right. That's right. And it's even more of a privilege for me to sit on these two, the left or they right. So we've been making big moves happen, man. God is really in the blessing business, and I'm one not to be ashamed of that, man. So we're going to end the show. We're going to count it out. Y'all know what I say every week, man. Let's love and let God be will. Everybody, man. It is the HawgLife, baby. We out. That was a good show. That was a good show, man. That was a good show. That's a good show. You enjoy yourself, brother? Yeah, fun, man.
We interrupt this program to bring you a special report.
It is the most dangerous podcast in the A-State, the coldest podcast in the A-State. You are chilling with your best friends from the West End. It is the shocking one, Big Rob the Shocker. He is
really, the genius. That's right. You are tuned in to the #1 podcast in the A-State, the most dangerous podcast in the state of Arkansas, the HawgLife, baby.
Willie O, what's that question you got for him?
Are you about that life?
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 It's the HawgLife, baby.